now what we talk about is, are we going to be open on holidays? And for the most part, guess what? For the most part, we're going to be here. We're going to be here. So I just wanted to say thank you all for showing up. You all could have made some excuses. You could have decided to sleep in, hit the snooze button, not log in, but you did anyway. So that is the mark of true leadership and true champion. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how we like to do. We are in the tip drill version or the tip drill part of Pass the Ball. So I got three questions for y'all. If y'all can come off of mute, that would be great. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired
Fired
up.
up.
Woo! And what's up?
Fire
Fire go.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Everybody gets a green sheet.
Everybody gets a green sheet. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm gonna pass the ball. I'm gonna take the ball and pass it. Before we do though, real quick, some housekeeping rules. If you can, please keep your phone on mute. If your phone does come off mute, co-host. We only got a couple of them this morning, but co-host, please be on the lookout for folks that are off of mute so we can put them back on mute because sometimes people don't even realize when their phone is off of mute. So I'm gonna take the ball. Oh, and keep if you can, try to be mindful to stay under 2 minutes, just so we can get around to more people since the team is growing. But since it's a holiday, you know what? Nope, we're gonna keep everything in place. Try to keep it at 2 minutes or less. So with that being said, I'm gonna take the ball, pass it to somebody down in that ATL region. When I tell you she is blowing her business up, she didn't make it to executive director by happenstances because she put in the work and she's leading by example, growing her team, and she's probably got some new team members on the Zoom this morning. So without any further ado, I'm going to give it up to none other than Dr. Teresa O'Day. The floor is yours.
Thank you, thank you. Happy Columbus Day, everybody. I am super excited. Yes, you are right, Uncle Jack. I have not a new team member, but he's new to this call today. I just reminded him and he's on. And this gentleman, he just passed his license. And
Woo!
we are working on putting his stuff. He should go green this week, and he's on the call. Please, you all shout out and welcome Mr. Frank Jaquasi. Please, if you can bring him
Welcome,
up, sir,
welcome.
you can meet the
Welcome,
village,
Frank.
the family, and let him share just a little bit about himself, how he's excited passing that license.
Well, I'm trying to let
Mr.
them in from the attendees. So, Frank,
Yes, please.
if you can accept the uh the invite to be a
Mr.
panelist,
Frank. Mm-hmm.
that would be great. If
Thank you
not,
for doing this for
if
me. I
if
appreciate it.
if not, Frank, you still might be able to. You should still be able to speak.
So I'm just super excited for him, and he is really, really wanting to do this, and in spite of his busy schedule, but he
Can
did
you all
it.
hear me?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
thank you
yes.
so much. Good morning, everybody.
Good
And I'm
morning.
so
Good
Welcome.
morning.
excited to be joining. I was recruited by Dr. Teresa, and she's been a great, great help. I went through the licensing and recently got my license, and I'm so excited to be getting on board, and I look forward to some great, great, great things happening. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm ready to learn and grow. So thank you so much. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, everybody, come off mute and welcome Frank to the family.
Welcome,
Frank, welcome.
Family Frank.
welcome to the family.
Super excited for you, Frank. See you later in the office. So let me pass the ball. Thank you all for doing this for me. I appreciate this very much. Love you all.
Yes,
Who
yes,
can I
yes. And who
pass
you
this?
Love
passing
you
that ball
back.
to?
Who do I pass it on to? Well, I can pass it on to my team member who is consistent, Mr. Kamal. What's going on in your neck of the woods? Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Teresa. I am your next ED. Welcome, Frank. I'm glad you passed your test. That is amazing. I got 2 minutes. So let me tell you my money making activities. I have 2 appointments for IULs this week to get those going. And so I'll be doing those tomorrow. I have 6 interviews to join my team, 4 of which has um, has their license already. And I will be in the house on the 19th this weekend, ready and fired up. So those are my money making activities. This is the Bad Hood CEO meetup on the planet. Thank you, guys.
Woo, thank you for sharing, Kamal. And you, man, I'm so inspired every time you come on because I love the first thing you say is I am going to be your next ED. Calling that into existence. Words are powerful. So keep on sharing with us, man. We appreciate you. And somebody actually has their hand up, but I see you working out. You want me to pass that for you? Or can you see it?
Yeah, I don't see the hand. I scrolled through. I don't see the hand. So if you could pass it for me, I appreciate it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take the ball from Kamal and I'm gonna pass it to my sister from another mister. I know she is, woo, let's just say she's a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I don't know how she's gonna uh recalibrate after that loss yesterday. So
I gotta
none
laugh
other
on that
than
one.
Marcella Braggs. What you got for us today, Dallas Cowboy fan?
I'm recuperating just like the Commanders are, sir. We both at the same hospital.
Yeah, we lost.
Good
We only
morning.
lost by a
It's still
touchdown.
a
Not
loss. Take
we
that
ain't lose
L.
by we didn't lose by 2 games. But go ahead.
Take that L, sir. John, can I do this?
I'm quiet. I'm not saying nothing.
I'm gonna call you after the call.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to say that after Thursday's call, I got out there and basically did what we said, kind of like what we were gonna commit to do. I got out and I hit my DoorDash button. I haven't DoorDashed in probably close to a year. But I hit my DoorDash button and got to going out to different places. And I did get to speak to some people about what I do. It was a couple of young people that were interested, but unfortunately, they're not old enough at the time. But I told them I am going to follow up with them because they've got birthdays that are coming up. And right now, I'm working on a green sheet to look for some quotes for my coworker's sister. So I'm excited about that. That she finally did get the information to me to look for some policies, quotes for her, and also I have a follow up today with a potential business partner. I sent her the video, and so I will be going probably back up to the little store where she works at and follow up with her because my service is here with my internet and phone is been horrible. So I'm just doing a lot of in person stuff. So that's what I
Okay.
did. And I did go to back to 7-Eleven where this business owner and I reached out. I just created an email right there while he was there because I told him I didn't quite get his information. So I did an email while he was there and sent it to the guy from Brandon from Aflac. So waiting to hear back from them about what we're gonna move forward from there. So that's been my money making activity. I've just been out there doing it.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing, and keep doing what you're doing, because I know you are 3 feet from gold, Miss Marcella. And who are you passing that ball to?
Let me see. Oh, I see my sister with her hands. This creative, as we call her, poetic justice. I mean, she came out the box. She was on that shy team for a while, but let me tell you, she came out the box and she is doing the doggone thing. She's building her business and she's just making everything happen. She's dropping us a wealth of knowledge. So Miss Tawana Chisley, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Sister Braggs, and you are inspiring me every day. Just keep moving, stay in the car, because we are all what Jock said, 3 feet from goal. So Thursday. Thursday was really, really busy for me. I had decided to do a live feed on Facebook and was talking about my journey, about the doctors wanted to say I'm pre-diabetic and all that other stuff. So I was throwing it out there to watch what the doctors are saying and doing, because it can affect you when it comes to getting policy. So I was just kind of rambling on, but it felt good to just kind of get it out. And I saw a gentleman that was watching me that I actually tried to get a policy for when I first started, when I was working with, and I'll say it, Raza. And he didn't get approved, but we also didn't follow up with him. So
Mm,
at the time, I wasn't ready. So I
okay.
called him. I called him up after I got off, and I apologized for not being ready. So we had a long conversation, and I started getting some more information from him. Started piquing some interest because I found out that he's trying to do some other things, make some additional money. And long story short, we're going to have another conversation about getting a policy, and possibly he's in Atlanta, and I'm waiting to see what his schedule is, and I'm trying to get him to the thing this Saturday so he can see what we're actually doing here. But he was one of my actors, and that was a
Okay.
great thing. And also, my daughter and I did a photo shoot. I know I got 7 seconds, but give me a chance. My daughter and I did a photo shoot for another gentleman, not a photo shoot, but a video, for the film. And he's actually going to get a policy for his son now too, because we're also going to do a commercial for the insurance business. So just long story short.
So, wait. So you got a person that you talked to a couple years ago. The policy didn't go through because you kind of took just one angle, one shot, one kill, which was the IUL.
Right.
But after you sat for a couple years, you circled the block. Once you became fully equipped, you circled the block on your own and now opened up some possibilities or more possibilities. Not only is he going to get a policy on himself, he's going to get one on his son, did you say, or
No,
child?
no, the one I talked to that's in Atlanta, we're going to have more conversation about him maybe doing a business and getting another
Got
separate policy. The other
okay.
individual has a policy through someone else. His baby mama set him up, but she didn't set up her own son.
Okay. The
And
baby
he
mama
thought that he
drama. Okay.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, he thought that she did, but she didn't.
Got you.
So we're going to work on that.
So the lesson, ladies and gentlemen, and the inspiration here is, and Tawana, I love the fact that, like Marcella said, you started out being kind of in the quiet section, but once you start to get empowered and you notice stuff, it may take a minute sometimes before it to really click, before you really realize, man, I got this stuff. But when
Mhm.
you get it, the conversations are so much easier once you really realize that you are fully equipped. So thank you for sharing, Tawana. Good luck. I won't even say good luck. Let's just say great job on all of your newfound success and accomplishments. Who you
Thank you.
passing that ball to?
Okay, no one has their hand up. Okay, Miss Angela Keith. What do you have going on today, young lady? I know you have some powerful stuff that you're doing, and I know things are about to happen big for you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Miss Tawana. Thursday, I was having a bad day. My connection to the meeting got lost. I lost the meeting, so I couldn't get into the meeting. Then my bus didn't came for me to go to my appointment. So I was having a bad day. So I went to the store. There was a brand ambassador there. And normally I avoid brand ambassadors because you just don't really want to talk to them. And for some strange reason, I started talking to them. And I told them, I opened up my mouth and I told them I was in life insurance and, we do benefits, we can help people get policies. That man came back to me and said, really? You can get benefits and insurance and all that? Can you take my card? I just opened up a business here in Massachusetts and we need insurance. So I was excited about that. And also over the weekend as well, I got contracted with FNG and Ethos. So I am very much excited. So listen to what happened over the last week through the meetings. I took y'all's advice. I opened up my mouth. I said what I did, and positive things came from it. So I'm
I love it.
excited to keep in contact with this man and get some good business coming in.
Wow. Well, Angela, keep doing your thing. Like we tell everybody, once you start to open your mouth, once you start to have these conversations, it just gets easier and easier and easier. So keep doing your thing. Congratulations for stepping out of your comfort zone and just making it happen. Who
Thank you
are
so much.
you passing that ball to? Somebody actually has their hand up.
I do. I see this wonderful lady right here. I love to listen to her speak every time she speaks, as well as everybody else on this call. We're going to pass it to the wonderful Miss Takesha Carr.
Thank you, Angela, and great job for all the things that you're doing. And I'm super excited to see your business flourish. So good morning, team. Good morning. Tawana brought back some great memories. I was actually cleaning out some files on Friday, and I came across some old notes and a binder that I started putting together when I was first introduced to the business. Now I know that's not my time clock. Some things that we just put to just interested in the business. And she mentioned working directly with Raza. And it's crazy because I was thinking about that today. We had a saying, we used to do a morning call, and it was called a fire call. And in the morning, we would get up and we would do a fire call similar to this. And one of the statements we would make at the beginning of the fire call was it was an opportunity where you stayed close to the fire. You guys, when I say stay close to the fire is showing up to the meetings. The fire is being present. The fire is listening to your teammates share their stories and inspirations. And because you stay close to the fire, what happens? Fire just spreads, right? So if it's not extinguished, it continues to burn. And if all of us are connected and we're right here sharing these same stories and inspirations, if you stay close long enough, the same thing is going to happen to you and your business. So that's my encouragement for everyone. Just stay close to the fire. Make sure that you're doing the activities. Again, we used to say this is where the activities doers come and state your activities. Man, I'm telling you, there is so much power in numbers, and together we can make this thing work. But one quick thing, we had an opportunity to Pinktober brunch over the weekend, and I'm super excited about the things that came from it. I set it up. I wasn't able to go, but I want to pass this ball over to Tiffany, and I hope she's able to speak because I didn't give her full warning that I was going to call her, but she spearheaded this. I wasn't going to be able to work the vendor table, but she took the bull by the horn, set up the vendors to come, set up the teammates that could come help her, and got everything taken care of. So I want to hear a little bit about this awesome event from Miss Tiffany. Miss Tiffany Tyler.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Takesha. Good morning, team. Oh my God. Takesha got us on a run for everything that's with this company. And we have been doing events ever since October touchdown. We've been doing events every week, getting the word out. She did let me spearhead this event that we had yesterday. It was over 500 people. We had our team there. We had about 8 members there, but only 3 of us worked the table yesterday, and we put out so much information. We had one lady, she was just intrigued on Jamie's book. We let her have the book. We gave her all the information, told her to go ahead and read the book, give us a call if we were if it was something that she was interested in. We had some investors come by, scan the QR code. Takesha had everything set up on that table that was needed to be in the place at the right time. So we are looking to focus on events, promotions, staying close to the fire, and whatever the coach is putting out there for us to do. We're not scared to publicly speak out, as Eric told us on Thursday. Go out and put your business out and watch the results from that. So thanks again to Keisha. Thanks, Eric, for the encouragement. And also, guys, she has us in this little challenge that we're doing. So we got fire underneath our feet, and we're not gonna let it burn out. We're gonna keep it going. And
I love it.
Super excited. So I am gonna pass the ball to, it's so many faces on here this morning. Miss Ashley, if you are able to speak, I know sometimes you be at work. Love hearing all of the things that you got going on. You are such ahead of the game, and know you gonna rock it out in this industry. If you are able to come off of mute and speak and share your adventurous weekend, whatever you had going on.
Thank you so much for that, Tiffany. Yes, I can speak today. You guys are doing wonderful things on your team, and I'm super excited to see where your team, where Takesha and you guys are really going. I mean, these networking events are really super fun, and if you work them, you can get a lot of leads. So congratulations for what y'all have been doing. As for me, I've just been circling the block with a lot of my clients. I have a bunch of green sheets that need closing, so I'm just constantly following up, making sure see if the people are ready to go. I mean, for whatever. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. My son wants some water. But oh, here. Sorry. So yes, I'm just circling the block, trying to see if, the people I've already been talking to already, but just not stopping there, making phone calls. Over the weekend, I wasn't feeling well, but I still was able to send out some text messages and try to set up some appointments for the end of the week, some green sheet appointments. So, and then my team is just rocking out. Like they are becoming more confident, more knowledgeable, more focused. So I'm just excited to see where we're going. And who should I pass that ball to?
Great job, by the way, Ashley. And also, real quick, because the events, people are talking about these events, and I know the team or USAX as a whole is doing more events. Ladies and gentlemen, when you can get in front of a group of people and you have a few agents kind of helping you, it creates some energy and some synergetic connections. And it's actually just good to reinforce that you are a resource in the community. So make sure if you can get in front of some people, get with some folks locally. If you got a team locally, and y'all create that energy and meet, like I said, meet people and introduce yourself as that community resource. Who you passing that ball to, Ash?
I was sitting here listening to you. I wasn't even looking. Um, let's see.
Somebody has their hand up in the
Who
paint.
has their hand up? Oh, okay, cool. So this man is always a motivation for me. He just always brings new ideas. Seems like he's just stays ahead of the curve. Number one in recruiting. Just super positive, super motivational. We call him the Marinepreneur, Mr. Derek Holston. Could you come up?
All right, great morning, champions, and happy Monday to all you millionaires, CEOs, and champions. I just want to give it back to Jacques for hosting, and he and the Robinsons for hosting all the leadership and all the success stories. Congratulations, everyone. I'm super excited. I'm taking notes too, just so you know. Real quick, I know I got 2 minutes here. Mr. Troy Gandy, I'm on my. If you've seen the background, I've been working to downsize my dad. So I've been in New Jersey the last 4 weekends with some days attached. I'm still here. But nonetheless, we're still getting the work in, right? You just got to manage your calendar. So real quick, for money-making activities, for the team, we had another person go green. And this was a licensed agent who came over, and we just had to work on getting her E&O, so we were able to get that worked out. We had a one-on-one with Miss Harriet Jones, and this is funny because the gentleman was super excited. We got to the compensation part. He had to take a phone call. Then he fell off the call, so we were waiting, and we haven't heard back. So it happens, right? But we roll with it. We just keep it moving, right? And who knows, maybe he had a legitimate situation. I don't know. Also, while I'm here, I met with, or sorry, being up here, I had met some Indian folks. There's a heavy Indian population. So I actually went and met with the gentleman, Kumar, at his family restaurant. And he is very excited. So he had some family members sit in. I sent them the the Jamie Prickett video, the USA video.com. And he's going to watch that, and we're going to speak some more. But there are a couple of people in his family who are already licensed, and he said they might be interested. Real quick, working with another agent, Mr. James Brody, who happens to be living in Mexico at the time, but he's based out of Baltimore, helping him with an IUL for a child. I'd never come across one of these before, where a child is too light in weight for their height. So that's a new one. But we're working on that. Pre-licensing, we had a pre-licensing class last night. We have two new people who are about to take their test, one this Tuesday and one, I think, within the next week or two. Appointments, commissions, and reports, that's what we're working on for everybody. Just going through them. And then tonight, when we have our team huddle with them, this is in the Nancy Rojo group, which I invite other people to. We have breakout rooms where we're going to be teaching how to read and how to strategize their income. So we're going through the promotion guidelines, why that's important, compensation schedule, what the carriers actually pay. So there's no surprises like I had when I first got started, right? And then with that, we're using that as a segue to the event. So Level Up promoted another personal to come to the Level Up event in Maryland. We have 7 legs now paid for. And we're approaching, I think, about 40 right now, but our goal is at least 50. And then we have 2 in Atlanta who haven't really done a whole lot, but they're going this weekend. So I was able to get on the phone. I didn't rely on text and sending flyers. I had called them on the phone and say, listen, this is very important. And then personally book some business networking events. I heard that. Veteran event next month. I also have a business networking event December 12th in Columbia, Maryland. Sent 3 more personal videos, and then I did 26 calls to follow up people while I'm here. So anyway, we're just having a lot of fun, keeping it moving. And like I think it was Kamal said, ED, baby. That's no stop till ED. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this ball. I'm sorry,
Hey,
Bill.
hey, Derek. First off, thanks for sharing all of those great activities and inspiring us. You know what? Because I know we came off of a 4-day layoff. Let's go ahead and bring up Eric now.
Derek, before you bring up Eric, I just want to say thank you for